everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. I feel like I look a little lopsided when I'm looking in the camera, but I can't tell because I'm using this tripod and it's pretty straight, so I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of turned like this way. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I got pregnant again for the second time. I feel like this video is going to be kind of short because I feel like a lot of this was honestly just based on literally God's will to get us pregnant so quickly. But there were some minor changes that I did around that time that could have helped me ovulate. So I will go into that and talk about that a little bit deeper. To start off, I was still exclusively breastfeeding and Lydia was eating a little bit of solids. And then I also had not had my period since I've given birth. So I was 8 months postpartum when I found out I was pregnant. So for all you moms out there who are breastfeeding, it is definitely not a form of birth control. And I've read that many times, but like we weren't doing anything to prevent getting pregnant again the second time because I honestly had no idea how long it would take for us to get pregnant the second time. Since the first time we got pregnant, it took like over a year and a half of me trying to get my body situated and figure out what was wrong and doing all these different things for us to even conceive Lydia in the first place. So the thought process between me and Chad was if we get pregnant fairly quickly after this, and this is great because we would rather have them closer together than further apart. So we were very happy and felt very blessed that we were able to get pregnant at 8 months postpartum. I am still taking all the supplements that I've been taking during my pregnancy. I am still taking Avostadol, cranberry, my probiotics, vitamin D, and my prenatals. So I was taking that throughout my pregnancy with Lydia and I never stopped. So all of that I was still taking. For Avostadol, you're supposed to take 1 scoop twice a day. But when I was pregnant with Lydia, I switched over to 1 scoop once a day. And then as I was still breastfeeding Lydia, I never went back to 2 scoops per day. I was still taking 1 scoop per day. And I continued taking my prenatals since I was breastfeeding and I needed extra vitamins. Around 7 months postpartum, that is when I started, or maybe even 6.5. I think around 6.5 months postpartum, that's when I started my lifestyle change again to try to go back to how I was before I was pregnant with Lydia because I wanted to lose some of that baby weight and just try to become healthy again because I was eating very badly for a very long time because the sugar cravings never went away. Ever since I started eating sugar again, it was like I literally could not stop eating sugar. So around 6.5 months postpartum, I started my diet and exercise again. So with exercising, I was walking pretty much an hour a day every single day with Lydia. I would take her out to the park and just walk for an hour, and then I was also doing light weights at the gym for like 30 minutes as well. I definitely was not doing that every day, but I was doing it like every other day. So that was the type of exercise I did, which was walking and light weights. And then for my diet, I was slowly starting to cut out sugar, all the processed foods, as well as lowering my carb intake because I found that the keto diet was very helpful for me prior to getting pregnant with Lydia. But I know you're not supposed to diet when you're breastfeeding, so I didn't cut out all the carbs. I was just lowering my carb limit to try to like just not eat as much carbs because honestly they don't make me feel good anyway when I eat carbs or sugar. These taste really good, so it is very difficult to cut out completely. So yeah, that was my diet. I was just getting rid of sugar and then cutting out processed foods as well as lowering my carb intake. On December 29th, that is when I felt crampy, and so I was like, why do I feel this way? Because I never cramped previously anyway when starting my period. So I was like, maybe I'm starting my period, but there's no way because I haven't had one in 8 months, but it is completely possible. But I decided to take an ovulation test and it showed that I actually was ovulating. So that's when we decided to try. And now I am currently 22 weeks pregnant And yeah, this pregnancy has honestly been flying by. I think it's because I have Lydia to take care of, so I'm super distracted. But I don't even feel pregnant a lot of the time, so sometimes I'll like feel her kick and I'm like, oh, yep, I have a baby in my belly. But yeah, that is basically how I got pregnant the second time. If y'all have any questions about anything that I might have missed in this video, feel free to leave it in the comments and I will definitely get back to you. I don't know if I missed anything because I feel like there wasn't really much to talk about this time because I didn't make any drastic lifestyle changes like I did the first time I was trying to get pregnant. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!